What's going on, guys? Jason again, following up on part two of a stretching series of giving some demonstrations, some examples of good stretches. So, part one was for stretching at the office. Part two is actually stretching before bed at night. So, why do we suggest stretching? Well, one, it's going to release uh, endorphins, dopamine, to really get you feeling good going into your sleep, which is going to see a increase in your deep sleep, and it's also just going to give you a relaxed feel going into sleep. The second is soreness, muscle soreness. We're going to the gym. We're pushing our muscles to failure, and we want to remedy some of that soreness. If you're not sore today, you wake up in the mornings a lot of time, you're a little bit more sore, and this is going to help with that. So we're going to give a few examples, and yeah, let's get into it. So first, I got to make a note. Backdrop behind us is thanks to my kids, so enjoy that art. One of a kind. So the first one is a hamstring stretch. And this is good because if you do any type of heavy leg day, you are going to be feeling it in your hamstrings. And so we all have limitations on how flexible we are. You have some people who can reach all the way to their feet, put their head all the way down on their legs. And you have some people that have a hard time reaching behind their knees. So we'll go through the variations. The tip that I do want to put out there, though, is stretch to slight discomfort, not pain. So if you feel any type of pain, you back off of it a little bit and find that nice discomfort, but not pain. So we stretch our legs out together in front of us, and we reach on our legs or our feet, and we pull down. So you're pulling towards your feet, head down, and really feeling that stretch into the hamstrings. And so you're going to hold this for 10-15 seconds at a time. If you can go longer, great. It's no rush, because what we're going to do is you're going to come out of it and you're going to do a few rounds of it. So you want to stretch for about 15 to 30 minutes over the span of time that you are just sitting there in the evenings, listening to music, watching television, whatever you like to do in the evenings. So hamstring stretch again. So this time we'll go behind the knees, and you just bring yourself down as far as you can. A modification here is, if you have a towel, put the towel behind your feet and pull on that. That's going to help get that push-pull and really get you deep into that. So then the next stretch that I really like in the evenings is a butterfly stretch. So if you've done any type of running, this really works the inner thighs into loosening up the hips. So you bring your feet together, back straight, focusing on your posture, and bring those feet in. And you're going to hold that there again 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever is comfortable for you. If it's a little bit painful, back off of it, slight discomfort. And you want to really, if you really want to get deep into it, and you can, take your elbows and push down on those knees at the same time, and get those knees down to the floor. Really open up those inner thighs and those hip flexors. So that's that. So the next one is, I'm no yoga professional at all, but one of the best stretches that I've taken from yoga is child's pose. So what that does is that's going to really open up those muscles on the rear side, the posterior rear deltoids into your traps. So what you want to do, first thing, feet together, sit back on your heels a little bit, knees out, arms out in front of you, and stretch them out, head down. You want to put your head down and walk your fingers out and really feel that stretch in your upper back. and sit down into it right on those heels and get that extra push pull. So and then out of it again, hold that, a couple rounds of that. The next one is a spinal twist. So this one is, I'm gonna push this back a little bit. So a spinal twist is you're laying down, you're going to throw one leg over, and again, one of the biggest things with stretching that I've always try to pay attention to is just that push-pull. So we're going to be pushing this, we'll start with the left leg over, pushing it down, pulling the shoulder down at the same time. So bring this leg over, rolling the hip, and really feeling that in your lower back area and your hip. Putting this arm straight out and pushing against each other, and really feel that twist in your lower back. Again, if you can't get your shoulder all the way down, don't worry about it. We're working on flexibility, recovery, and as your muscles loosen up, you'll be able to stretch more. So then the last one that I like to do is a knee to chest stretch. Really, again, focusing on that lower back into your glutes and really loosening all that up. So if you checked out part one, it was a little bit more focused into your shoulders, your upper body, because you're at your office. And this, we're just really stretching into our legs to really loosen those up after being on them all day. So you're going to stretch out on the floor. You're going to stretch out on the floor, bring your knee up, and bring it as far up to your chest that you can, and hold it there. Opposite leg is fully extended, really focusing on that pull. You should feel it right here in your lower back, into your glutes. And then you hold that, and then you'll switch sides. And then I also like one to do, if you want to, bring both knees up and pull those to your chest, both knees to the chest, hold it. So that's just a few stretches that you can do right before bed, loosen up your muscles, try to remedy some of that soreness, and recover better so you can get in the gym the next day or as soon as possible when you can get back. So hope this helps you out. If you got any questions, leave comments, and thanks.